why we should leave the app. We just say invalid input, try again, or re-input your data. If this is invalid, that's okay. You can give a new input. So how we can do that? That means we should not leave the loop now. We should be within the loop, right? But we should give a message to the user ki as of now your current input is invalid and you can try next. So guys, rather than break, what should be the right statement to use? I'll mark it as version 2 of our code because my requirement is changed now. And guys, instead of break, there is a new term called continue. So I'm going to use that now, guys. Continue. Okay. And see now. Okay. So, and I'll just change it, invalid input, try next. For example, I just say like that. See guys how it works now. So मैंने वापस इसको select किया. Can you see guys? Enter the input. So we give let's say some number. So we give let's say 23 here. We get this. We press enter without giving any input, guys. Can you see? Invalid input, try next. And then again it is asking me enter the number. Are you getting it, guys? So using continue, what happened? What is the difference between the break and continue then? Guys, break is a statement which terminates your loop. ये तो कुछ नहीं करेगा. It will terminate the loop. Are you getting, guys? But continue does not terminate your loop. What it does, if you get a continue statement, whatever statements you have after the continue, they will not be executed and your loop will start fresh from this statement again. Guys, are you getting it what I'm telling you? After the continue, whatever statement you have, they will not get executed and your loop will continue to work and it will start from the first statement again. Continue never terminates your loop. It just skips the statement followed by continue. Let's see one more case, guys. Okay, related to the looping and if condition. Guys, let's run this code again. एक बार फिर से इसको run करते हैं and see, guys. Okay, this current execution is going on, so I need to terminate it, guys. Okay, let's select it and run again. Enter the number. I enter 10, right, guys? I enter blank. No issues, it's working. Guys, this time, let's say I write Forsk. Are you getting this, guys? My input is Forsk. Okay, what happens in this case? Again, we got error. Why it got error? The reason was very simple, guys. Reason was very simple. As long as I was inputting any number, right? As long as I was able to input any number, it was working for me because I was able to typecast it, right, guys? So let's say if I have 10 like this in str format, I get this. But will it convert into integer if I write something like in str? Will it convert, guys? No, it will not. It will give me error. That's the same error we are getting here. So guys, we can do one thing. एक काम करते हैं. We can check here before typecasting. We can put one more check that if my x is all digit, guys, clearly listen carefully what I'm telling you. If my x is all digit, then only I will do the typecast and calculate the square root, otherwise not. So how I can do that? So guys, there is a function with the name isDigit. IsDigit is a function. Guys, do you remember that? dir, and then we can pass on the str. It will print me the list, guys. Okay. And can you see, guys, there's a function with the name isDigit. Guys, would you like to know what it does? Yes, we can find out. Help. And kya karna hai andar? str dot isDigit, right? And see what it does. It says it will return true if the string is a digit string. Otherwise, it will return a false. Are you guys clear about it? It will return true if the string is a digit string. Otherwise, it will return a false, right? So guys, if we have like 10 and then we calling is digit, right? अगर हम ऐसा कॉल कर रहे हैं तो हमें ये true दे रहा है. Are you getting this guys? But if I say like Forsk and then I say is digit, क्या अब ये digit है? It will return me a false. Can you see guys? So now we can use the if condition here. How to use that if condition guys? I will say if x dot is digit. Are you getting it guys? If x dot is digit, then only I should be able to execute these statements. So I need to change the indentation now, otherwise they will not come under for if. So guys, मैंने इनका indentation change कर दिया. So now guys, you see, let's run this piece of code again. Enter the number 10. So okay, so 10 guys. Okay, $10. Okay, this time I write Forsk. It did not give me any output, but it is going to continue. Why? Because the condition became false and it skipped all of that. So guys, if this condition becomes false, what we can do? Maybe we can do one thing. If this is false, that means your data is str. Maybe we can use a else statement here. यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे? Rather than calculating the square root, we can print the length of a string. So maybe we can say guys, len, x. Are you guys clear about this? If it is a digit, we calculate the square root. If it is not digit, we calculate the length of it. यहाँ पे ऐसा लिख देते हैं कि the square root is, right? So this is how we can do that, and then comma guys. Can you see guys? And here I can say the length is, are you getting this guys? So this is how we complete out guys. See this. Oh, terminate this existing execution and let's run fresh guys. Everything is there. Enter the number 10. The square root is this. Are you getting this guys? Okay, I then say a blank. It says invalid input. Try next. Okay, then I say, for example, Forsk. The length is 5. Are you guys getting it? Now it is perfectly working for us. And then let me give some other value. Okay, so this is how, we are just, so this is how it is working for us. This is how it is working for us. As of now, let's terminate this loop, which would be the final stuff for today. And then we'll talk about the rest of the stuffs tomorrow, and we'll finish off the discussion around list and all. But I'm going to introduce you list now. Before we take a exit guys for today, before we take a leave, I'm going to introduce you to the list now. How to introduce that? Let me listen guys carefully, आप ध्यान से सुनिएगा. Guys, let me put a break here. मैं change कर रहा हूँ इसको. Guys, whenever I'm running this code, you see, it is perfectly working, right? Whatever number I give it, whatever value I give it is working, working that way. And then when I press, blank, it is taking output. But guys, can you see the responses that this application is giving to me? I'm not able to store them anywhere. They are just getting printed on the console. This is getting printed on the console. This length is printed on this, If I want to store this data for future use, how to do that? Are you getting my problem, guys? What the problem is? As of now, these values are directly getting printed, right? The values are getting directly printed on this, console, but I'm not able to store this data on the, I'm not able to store them somewhere. But where I can store? कहाँ store कर सकते हैं उनको? Guys, we can store them in a list. List is very similar to arrays, right? So guys, what the list is very similar to arrays. So how you declare a list, guys? See the example here. a quick example. We will discuss them in greater detail tomorrow. Guys, this is a list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a list, guys. And if you see the type, guys, this is the list. Can you see? Guys, you can add a new item into the list using a append function. एक function होता है append. If you're not able to find out that what are the various functions that you can use and list, तो हम एक काम कर सकते हैं, dir को call कर लेते हैं. It will tell you what are the functions. Append is there, clear is there, copy is there, count is there, extend is there. There are so many functions. Okay, and we can find out what the append is doing. तो कैसे करेंगे? We can find out this list dot append. See, guys, okay. And now see, guys, what it does, it append the object to end of the list. It will add a new item at the end. So how we can do this, guys? List one dot append, and let's say I say 10. So guys, what it does, it adds 10 to the list one. So if we print the list one now, guys, what it does, can you see? The 10 is there.